Hello, good evening and welcome to today's edition of GFA News with me, Zainab Abubakar Bamba. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube at Ghana Football Association. Coming up in today's edition, the Black Queens has a new coach ahead of the Women African Cup of Nations. Coach Stephen Frimpong-Mansell speaks exclusively to GFA News. We have the details of this and many more after the break. In our very first story, Swedish football coach Kimlas Björkegren has been appointed new head coach of the senior national female team, the Black Queens. He replaces Nora Hoptel, whose contract ended with the GFA on December 2024. In a career covering 18 years, Kim, now a UEFA License A coach, has gained significant experience and success coaching in Sweden and other countries. Kim's successes including him winning the Cyprus Top Women's League with Apollon Ladies, as well as the Swedish Women's Top League with Limpokens FC. In the 2021-2020 season, he was adjudged the coach of the season in Cyprus. With his coaching experience in women's football coupled with a background in education and sports psychology, Kim Björkegren is viewed by the GFA as the ideal choice to take over the coaching reins of the Black Queens and lead them to greater heights. The women under-20 side, the Black Princesses, have ended their 2-week intensive training in Bibiani, with the final session ending on Wednesday, January 15, 2025. This training camp was vital for the new technical team led by Charles Sampson to evaluate the players and build a strong team for future competitions. It is worth noting that the Black Princesses began their 2025 preparations with this training camp in Bibiani starting from January 2, 2025. The team is gearing up for the upcoming international competitions, which includes the qualifiers for the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. The Ghana Football Association appointed coach Stephen Frimpong-Mansell as the new head coach of the male national under-17 team, the Black Starlets. The seasoned coach brings a wealth of experience to the table. Coach Mansell's coaching career has taken him to a number of clubs, including Stade d'Abidjan, Asante Kotoko, Karela United, BA United, Kesben Football Club, which is currently Mediama Sporting Club, and Nkranza Warriors. He is currently the head coach of Premier League side Bibiani Gold Stars. He has been speaking exclusively to GFA News.
In actual fact, I was told by my CEO, Sokosiedu, that this is what he has said. But officially, I got the information, I think, 2 days ago. Yeah, that was when I spoke with the president of the GFA, that he wanted me to take over the U17. So yes, I heard it first from my CEO, and then the president followed it up 2 days ago. But actually, it's my third stint with the Starlets. I was an assistant first, and then I was promoted to the main coach. And then now I've also had an opportunity. So it's my third stint with the Starlets. Well, I think it's really a difficult job. Not a difficult task, but a difficult job, in the sense that with the U17, you need to go down to the districts and then try to find talent yourselves. Apart from those who are in the mainstream, there are even players without clubs, but they are also good players. So we need to cover all those lines and then try to make sure we get a good team. And, you know, screening alone, it will take us some time because the numbers are huge. But once we want it to be good better this time, we need to do that. So it doesn't matter how long it takes us. We will try to make sure we get a good materials and then good preparation before we can be able to achieve that. Like I said, I've been in that same seat before. And then now there are a lot of things that has been happening, and then on 3 occasions we couldn't qualify. So we need to find out all those things that was happening. That is why we've not been able to qualify. So we need to fish out all those things, and then with my experienced earlier. Also, there were some things that I experienced. So I need to make sure I fish all them out and then try to make sure I try to correct them or try to make sure we do it this time around. Well, it's not what I don't know whether it's the Europeans who brought this MRI because we were winning the cup earlier. But then I think it's a good thing, but I don't know whether it's 100% efficient as we want it. There are some players who are even older than 17, but they will go through. Others, maybe it's plus one, minus one. And those things are there. So for me, I don't think once it's screening all players, all countries, I don't see it as a bad thing. Nigeria, they are a potential World Cup winner, like Ghana, a potential World Cup winner. We've won, I think, the World Cup on 2 occasions. Nigeria, I think, more than that. Cote d'Ivoire, they all will get into the semis or Burkina, the same thing. But now you need to clear all those hurdles before you can even go to the World Cup. You see, so that zonal thing it didn't help West African countries. The South Africa, North, and it's good for them. But for us, I think it's a disadvantage for us. Yeah, Nana spoke with me, I think, three days ago. And the goalkeeper's trainer, he also called me. And then they all pledged their support for me, that they want us to work together. And so I told them, why not? It's not something that one person can do it. We need to make sure we build a very strong working relationship. And then also trust is one very important aspect which you have to build or develop, because this is our first time of working together. But then I think if we don't trust ourselves, sometimes you might be making a meeting with even your technical men. The next day you will hear it outside. Those are the things that we need to stop and then start to trust ourselves. In doing that, I think it will help us to move forward. I am here to talk to Desmond, and already has sent me some our DNA, the way we want our teams to play. Yeah, so based on that, I will also know how to go about it. But now it's too early to talk about how I want my team to be. We all need to do it in the same style, the same way, so that the transitions will not be a problem. From 15 moving to 20, and then they will not have problems. Yeah, we need to. We've already had 3 things, and then we couldn't move forward. So this time around, we'll have to make sure that we will be able to qualify. You know, it's very important. It's not only about developing players. We also need to achieve something. In that doing so, I think people will, because everybody wants our team to win cups, Black Stars to qualify to World Cup under 23, 20. So you cannot always be talking about development, forgetting about qualification. So I think we also need to target qualification this time around.
The Malta Guinness Women's Premier League takes a break this weekend for the Women's FA Cup round of 16. There are some interesting pairings to look out for. Sisimba Ladies will host Jonina Ladies at the Alajo AstroTurf. We have Fosu Ladies coming up against Ashtown Ladies at the Ohene Ameyao Park. And on Saturday, FC Savannah will be at home to Northern Ladies in a local derby at the Kufli AstroTurf. Sunshining against Tuntli Unity Stars at the Wa Sports Stadium. And the big one for the week will be Dreams Ladies against Ampimdakwa Ladies at the Bantama AstroTurf. Soccer Intellectuals will host fellow Premier League side Faith Ladies at the Enyan Abasa Park. We have Blacko Soccer Queens against former champions Hazakis Ladies at the Onyankopon Park, and Ano Ladies against Rule Sisters at the Anseko Park. Now to the Access Bank Division 1 League for match day 13 in Zone 1A, we have Northern City at home to Victory Club Warriors. On top of the table, Real Tamale United will travel to play Wild Power Soccer Club at the Malik Jabril Sports Stadium. And bottom of the table, Walewale Catholic Stars will be at home to Yape United Football Club and Tamale City against Wild Sorinante at the Ali Mahama Sports Stadium. And in Zone 1B, we have Wamnafo Mighty Royals against KAC Soccer Academy. Of Akwatana will lock horns with Doma Unity at the Sunyan Coronation Park. Bottom of the table, Techima Heroes will travel to the Ohene Ameyao Stadium to play Techima Liberty Youth. And the top one will be between Techima 11 Wonders, who are top with 20 points, who will host DBB United second with 20 points at the Ohene Ameyao Sports Stadium. And in Zone 2, King Faisal, lying 10th on the table with 14 points, will travel to play Asekem Football Club. Require Heroes against Nzima Kotoko. Future Stars will lock horns with Park Academy. Elmina Sharks against Sekendi 11 Whites at the Indium Sports Complex. Mysterious Dwarfs, who are fifth with 19 points, will host Soccer Intellectuals at the Robert Mensah Park. Seychelles Stars against New Edubiase. Sky FC at home to Sekendi Rose Park at the Jendu Park. On top of the table, Swedo All Blacks, who are locked with 30 points, will host UCC Youngsters at the Swedo Stadium. And in Zone 3, Rainmasters FC at home to Akachi All Stars. Inter Allies, who are bottom with just 7 points after match day 12, will travel to play Atram Divisa at the Tuba Astroturf. Koforidua Sempefi at home to Golden Cake Football Club. Kings Palace against FC Nanya. Great Olympics, who have moved to second with 27 points, will travel to Full Sports Stadium to play Home Stars. True Democracy will lock horns with Okwowu United, and top of the table, Hohoi United will host Kotoku Royals at the Hohoi Sports Stadium, and Nagod FC against Port City at the Acotex Park. Now to the Ghana Premier League for match day 17, Asante Kotoko, who are faithful, will host Vision Football Club at the Babayara Sports Stadium. FC Samatex against Hearts of Oak. Hearts of Oak are also lying 6th on the table. Ustratraman Football Club will host Karela United. Adriana FC will travel to play Baseke Holy Stars. Relegation threatened Accra Lions, who are 17th, will host Gold Stars at the Wafa Park in Sugakope. Bekum Chelsea against Mediama Sporting Club at the Golden City Park. Nations FC, who are third with 29 points, will play top of the table Hearts of Lions at the Pando Sports Stadium. We have Young Apostles hosting Pechem United at the Wenchi Sports Stadium. And bottom of the table, Legon Cities will be at home at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium to Dreams Football Club. With the Women's FA Cup round of 16 coming this weekend at the Ghana Premier League as well as the Access Bank Division 1 League, my colleague Mohamed Shaban is standing by with Mo's Corner.
It's Mo's Corner. My name is Shaban Mohammed. We're coming your way with some facts and figures in our domestic league. We start with the Ghana Premier League. We reach match day 16 and the final stage will be played this weekend, and that will be the first round in match day 17. After match day 16, we've done 144 matches without any outstanding game. We've done 144 matches, 67 home wins, 28 away wins, and 49 draws. A total of 240 goals recorded, 153 for the home side, 87 for our away teams, and the first half goals are 105. We've had 490 yellow cards, 22 red cards, penalty awarded 14, scored 12, missed 2, and we have 8 on goals recorded in the Ghana Premier League. Like I said, we have no outstanding fixture ahead of the match day 17 of the Ghana Premier League. In terms of home wins, Gold Stars, who are part of the top 4, currently have 7 home wins, and with the most home wins after match day 16 of the Ghana Premier League, Heart of Lions and Bechem United have 6 each. Kumasi Asante Kotoko Baseka Holy Stars have 5 each after match day 16, and it's getting more interesting over here with regards to the table. And we look at the most clean sheets, and we have Lawrence Osei of Heart of Lions having 11, Aziz Haruna Dari, Bechem United have 10, Emmanuel Kobe 9, Masaudu Inisa Diana 8, Benjamin Asari as well of Heart of Oak also having the same number, 8. And so that is that with the total clean sheets in the Ghana Premier League, and it's getting interesting. So let's do more around the Ghana Premier League. And so we have the top scorers chart. Faisal Chawiti of Nations FC, since joining from Akachi All Stars, is currently the top scorer of the Ghana Premier League from Division 1 to a superstar in the Ghana Premier League. He has scored a total of 9 goals for Nations FC. And we have Albert Amo of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, currently injured in the Ghana Premier League, and he has scored 7 goals. Prince Trinidad of Baseke Holy Stars, newly promoted side in the Ghana Premier League, has scored 6 goals. Nana Kwame Opon, Heart of Lions, having the same number 6. And Stephen Amankona, the last season's top scorer of the Ghana Premier League, who plays for Brecum Chelsea, also having 5 goals. And so we build up to the match day 17 of the Ghana Premier League. We have some interesting fixtures, but our focus would be on FC Samatex hosting Accra Heart of Oak. And statistics clearly shows that in 4 of their encounters in the Ghana Premier League, Samatex have managed to win 2 games with 2 ending in the draw. And Heart of Oak are yet to record a victory against FC Samatex in all their home games. And these are the records of all their games played in the 2023-24 season. That was last season when Samatex won the league trophy. They beat Heart of Oak 2-1 at the Century Sports Arena and 0-0 at the Accra Sports Stadium. Their debut season in the 2022-23 season, the first leg ended 0-0 and the second leg ended 3-2 in favor of FC Samatex. This is the first time Samatex are hosting Heart of Oak at home for the first time in the Premier League in the first leg, and before the second leg will be hosted by Accra Heart of Oak. These are some interesting stats ahead of the big game. And Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be facing new boys Vision FC, and Vision are not giving out some impressive performance in their last 5 away matches. They are winless in their first 7 away games played in the Premier League. Vision have recorded just 1 victory, and that is a game against Accra Lions. But this time around, they face Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who have only lost to a newly promoted side at home once since 2022-2023 season. These are the records between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and newly promoted sides at home in 2022-23 season. And the game against Kotoko Kotoku Royals, they won 5-1, 1-1 against Temale City in 2022-23 season, 0-0 against Heart of Lions in the same 2023-24 season. And also again in the 2023-24 season, 2 games were played where Kotoko lost to Nations FC 1-0 and recorded 3-1 victory against Boffa Kwatano. In their last game against New Boys at home has been against Young Apostles, where it ended 1-1 against their opponent. And so they face Vision FC, and on records, Kotoko have lost to New Boys once since 2022-2023 season. Their fixture against Kotoku Royals, and that is expected to be a very big game. Dr. Prosper Natogun versus coach Nana Jiman of Vision FC would be a very tough header. A quick one on the Women's FA Cup, which returns this weekend for the round of 16, and we've done 48 matches, 25 home wins, 23 away wins, 178 goals scored, 85 for the home teams, 93 for away teams. In terms of yellow card, we've had 66 red cards, 1, and games won in 90 minutes are 41, and on penalty shootout, after the top scorers, Bosi Stephen of Sunshining Ladies have 5 goals, Blessing Esubia of Ashtown 4, Sarah Nyako of Dreams Ladies 4, Linda Sapon Kumasi Sports Academy, and Christabel Aganda of Borga Sharp Arrows also having 4 goals. So we draw the curtains on Most Corner on GFA News. My name is Shaban Mohammed.
And that's how we end today's edition of GFA News. Before we go, we heard exclusively from Coach Stephen Frimpong Manso, who is the new head coach of the National Under-17 male side. And also the Black Queens has a new coach ahead of the Women's African Cup of Nations. I am Zainab Abubakar Bamba. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ghana Football Association, and follow us on Facebook at Ghana Football Association. On behalf of the team at the Communications Department, thank you for being a part of the show, and do join us same time next week. Have a good evening.